So before I go off on my little rant here, the first thing that I want to say is our hearts go out to the people in California suffering from these wildfires. It is an absolute nightmare. I lived through Hurricane Andrew. Our house was completely destroyed. It was bad, and this seems so much worse. So to everyone out there, we are with you. We're sending you our thoughts and our prayers and our love. So, okay, here's the thing that's driving me nuts. You know how every time there is a mass shooting in a school here in the United States, and by the way, that's an insane sentence that I have to say, every time there's one, Democrats will say, we need to do something about this. We need some sort of reasonable gun legislation. Like, we have to find some way to fix this problem. Republicans start screaming, how dare you? How dare you politicize a tragedy? How do people are still in mourning? Okay, so we have people currently, right now, running from massive fires. They're getting hurricane strength winds that are pushing fire, for crying out loud. And we've got all of these Republicans who are using it as a political moment. This isn't even... Okay, after the event, it's still going on. People are dying right now, and they're using it as an opportunity to try and undermine other people's political careers. They're not trying to say, oh, let's look for some reasonable legislation. They're going, well, this is this governor's fault, or this is this mayor's fault. Part of the reason why they're going after Governor Newsom in this is because he's probably was one of the better candidates for president from the Democrats. So if they can get him now, they won't have to worry about him later on. This is not to say that there are not criticisms and things that need to be fixed. Frankly, we have to spend a lot of time figuring out ways to prevent this. But two things. Number one, Republicans, take some damnable ownership for how much of this is also on you. You don't believe in any kind of environmental regulation. You don't believe in saving water. You don't believe in trying to do anything involved in climate change whatsoever. These kinds of droughts are probably connected to global climate change. And two, while we've got Republicans blaming lesbians in the fire department for this, we've got Donald Trump trying to say it's because they're trying to save fish in California, and that's why they don't have enough water, which from what I can tell is empirically false. That's not how their water system works. But in addition to this kind of victim blaming, J.D. Vance might be worth as much as $10 million, and Donald Trump has $5 billion. Where are your donations, guys? At least get your asses out there and help, as opposed to just using it to forward your political careers. Make a donation. We can make a donation, and I have a link down there for you to, or find a charity you trust.